We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Left fielder number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Escobar.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one skied out toward right. Grichuk moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Brian Dozier now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar.
Toronto, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting second, first baseman, number 7.
Number 7 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Odorizzi with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Nick Castellanos. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Kenny Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Catcher, James.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Ryan
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Pham moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kendrys Morales is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. Morrison has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Donaldson.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Odorizzi's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Polanco. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jorge Polanco.
This is in the air out to right. Grichuk on the move. 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pillar's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Good enough for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki comes up with it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out. Here's Steve Pearce now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Second baseman.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pham giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Ball 2 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Takes this the other way to right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman. Brian
Lofted in the
Dozier.
air out toward right center. Calling for it. Grichuk. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Pierce has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat. On him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this one runs in on him as he can't get. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, number 7. He popped out in his first trip. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Buxton moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right
now to the plate,
15.
Rendell Grichuk. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Here's Brian Braun now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Odorizzi comes set. Here's the 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
First baseman number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Logan Morrison.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Now in the box, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Steve Pearce.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk on the move. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Brian Dozier stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Number 7 is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Castellanos is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 11.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Logan Morrison. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Morrison.
And they can't run it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Chasing after it is Pillar, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, James McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grichuk racing back, and they have taken the lead. Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Byron Buxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a throw over to first. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second.
Eduardo Escobar.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired.
for Toronto, first baseman, number 7.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ground ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
No one out with a runner at second. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2, here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1 on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Number 8, designated hitter,
Kendrys Morales stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Braun rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Addison Reed takes over pitching duties, looking
for the Twins. Number 43, Addison Reed.
And that misses, ball 1. For Donaldson, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Nick Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as they're... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hot shot to third. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Tulowitzki rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Now to the plate, number 7. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pham. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Logan Morrison. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Digging in, James McCann. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. He's got the average to 321. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Grounded back up the middle, and there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. 1 down. So striding in, Byron Buxton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Max Kepler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. Rosario is digging for home, and he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Eduardo Escobar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lifted into center field. Pilar's there, and that retires the side. Here's Ryan Braun. Now will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of. Inning number 9.
Ryan Braun.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Braun awaiting the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Polanco is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 20.
Reed's ready. First pitch on its way. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pham coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 3 runs, 11 hits.